Hey guys, welcome back. Finally doing actually something a little different. My Miata is now finally, for the most part, done. So taking it out on the road. Just yesterday got it inspected, got it insured and registered, so now I can legally take it out here on the road. Figured, why not actually just have it on camera. I won't be racing today, but I actually got an invite to go to a local track and just be a co-driver for the day in my buddy's Miata. So I'll probably be taking some videos of him going around the course, me being in the car as well. But figured might as well videotape, go in there, and just having some fun. So, still not completely done. I'm actually shocked that I was able to pass because I booked the time and decided, you know what, I'm going to tinker with it for a little bit in the garage still. So I actually took the throttle body off and wound up breaking the gasket on the throttle body. So in case you can see, I'm in neutral now, and it is just idling like crazy. I don't even know if this can see that, but I'm literally at 2200 RPM right now, just sitting at idle. So what I was doing was, I was kind of thinking that maybe there was something going on with the IAC, and I just needed to mess around with it. So I took that off, cleaned it out with some carb cleaner, and of course, you know, I busted the gasket too, so that's probably not helping things at all. But I think in doing so, I may have messed up the IAC a little bit more. Hopefully I didn't. So again, that's why I'm kind of shocked that I even passed in the first place, because they never even mentioned that at all when I took it in for the inspection. They found two things technically. One was the driver's side signal light, or daytime running light, was not working. So that one I had actually taken apart a little bit, and I guess from driving to work, where I'm just coming from now, to the shop, the bulb itself fell out and it was just inside the housing. So that was cause number one. However, after I told them that, they put the bulb back into place and it still wasn't working, and I was telling them that there's a loose connection. So unfortunately, they were going to charge me like $160 Canadian to check that out, and I just wasn't going to deal with that. So once I went to the shop, paid for it, it was sitting on the parking lot, so I literally looked at it for 5 minutes, tinkered around with it, and I got it fixed in those 5 minutes. So they took a quick look at it, made sure all the signal lights and everything were working, made sure that the daytime running lights were on constantly, and sure enough, they passed it. But so that was issue number one. Issue number two, which I didn't even realize, was that the rear struts were actually missing their nuts. So it wasn't actually properly secured onto the car, and I didn't even know that. I completely bypassed that in all suspension there. So those were literally the only two things that they caught me on and failed me. But once I got the lights all fixed, they passed me, and away I went after that. I was driving my truck that day to get to that shop, so I had to take the truck home. But on my way back home, called insurance, and I was able to get through and get this thing insured. And then right after that, got it all registered, and somehow I was able to do that all in one afternoon. But still, like, as you can see, definitely not fixed. It's definitely still needs some work, and hopefully it just won't cause any issues just being on the road as is. But idling high isn't necessarily that big of a deal, just annoying. So like I said, just gonna have some fun, videos of everything on the track. Oh, and yeah, also, like I said too, like, just, I don't know, taking videos of working on the cars, it's okay, but like trying to set up the camera in certain angles, trying to set up everything it's kind of annoying a little bit of time. So I have the one video that I put out there not too long ago, but again, there was just been a few things that I worked on after that I just didn't even put in the video. So I changed the oil one more time. That obviously I don't even care, it doesn't need to be on video, but I just put some thicker oil in there. Obviously, like I said, tinkering with the lights, dealing with that throttle body, some more tuning. Oh god, and also some traffic here, luckily. But dealing with some tuning there. Check things, see how other things are going, and I wound up finding it swayed quite a bit. It was really loosey-goosey, so I decided to check out and see what the hell's going on. At least with that portion of the suspension. I actually, once I found that the front sway bar was completely missing, I just didn't even look at the rest of the stuff. So, but that was obviously a big issue, but that was an extra piece that I had sitting at home that I bought with the car. For some reason they never put it on themselves, but I was able to deal with that. That helped a lot. But apparently there were still some other issues with the suspension. Okay, let's see if I can get in there somehow. Not the fastest thing in the world, just pretty much 2,500 right now, so it's pretty high. I almost feel like, I kind of feel like just stopping the damn thing, just turning it off just so I can actually keep it turned off. Because I don't know why, once I put gas into it, it just stays high. idle air is getting by and it's revving a little high. Because like it wasn't acting like this until I took the throttle body off and started cleaning it out. Cleaning it out shouldn't do this. Shouldn't make the idle air control valve like seize up. That's all the carbon deposits, and that's what I was cleaning out. So hopefully just the proper gasket, that'll fix everything. I don't know, definitely fun. Definitely still a little loosey-goosey, mostly with like the steering, I'd say. Definitely putting that baffle in helps. Like, when I'm revving up high, it's way too freaking loud. But like, right now, I'm just at that. So yeah, right now, third gear. Idling at like 2.5 now, just by driving isn't that bad. When it's just idling there, yeah, it's bad. But when I'm driving, not that bad. On the highways, it seems to be a little drony. I don't know if I'll do anything about that, like if I have a better resonator or anything like that. Because I don't know, I'm happy with how the exhaust is. I think there's a little rattle down there, so I'll see what's going on with that. But there's no leaks. There's no imperfections, it's not rusted out. Just once I get up to 3,000 RPM, it's just drones a lot, in case you can hear it. Including my friend's Miata, I think there were like 5 other Miatas there. And it's not a Miata track day or anything like that. There's just people who took their Miatas out because they're fun track cars. But I checked, and I don't think there's any other ones. Oh god, let's go down. Okay, actually, never mind. My bumper's not bad. But I don't think there's going to be that many today. Online, and I think I didn't really see much. Okay, 4 o'clock should be open. Yeah, I see you guys out there getting things set up, so it should be good. You guys coming up? I should be able to make it. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks like there's a few more people out here already. So yeah, welcome. Oh jeez. Bumpy as hell. But yeah, this is StratoTech Park. So I'll have a couple of videos with me going around the track with my buddy there. Until that point, take care, guys.